Class 7. This is the last part of the chapter number 14 from your English Rapid book, and I'm going to start from the page number 61, the last portion. Okay, so please take out the book and turn to page number 61. From there, I'm going to start the last portion. Elizabeth had also noted that when she and her mother worked, Farfrae watched them keenly. She could not fathom why, especially since he seemed to watch her mother more carefully than he did her. She could not imagine that Donald knew Henchard's secret. So Elizabeth also noticed that in the previous class, in the previous video, I told you that Elizabeth noticed from her chamber that Mr. Henchard was that means very close to Donald Farfrae. And also she noticed that whenever she and her mother Susan were walking or plodding down here and there, so they were keenly watched by Mr. Donald Farfrae. And Donald Farfrae had the eye on Mrs. Newson. So why it was, Elizabeth could not understand, because Elizabeth thought that she was young and Donald Farfrae was also young, so maybe Donald Farfrae could look on her, but instead of looking Elizabeth, Donald Farfrae was looking at Suzanne. And here we know that as Elizabeth's mother, that means the past of Elizabeth's mother and father were known to Mr. Donald Farfrae. That's why Donald Farfrae had the eye on Suzanne. She could not imagine that Donald knew Henchard's secrets. So she did not know that Donald Farfrae knew Mr. Henchard's past secret. She did guess that her mother and Henchard could have been in love when they were younger and must have gone their own ways after a fight. So, after seeing the relation between Suzanne and Henchard, Elizabeth had an idea that maybe Suzanne and Henchard, they met before their wedding, when they were young. Maybe they had a relation, maybe they fought and they just just separate their own ways. Okay, it was the idea of Elizabeth. She could understand that now on that time when Elizabeth, Henchard and Suzanne had the relation, it did not seem like that they had the it was the first marriage for them. It seemed like to Elizabeth that they knew each other for a long time. Maybe they had the relation when they were young, and now they married, but maybe before so many years they had a relation. It was the idea of Elizabeth. Okay. One day Elizabeth Jane got a note. It asked her to come to one of the granaries on a farm Henchard bought grain from. Sorry. Elizabeth went there believing the note had something to do with Henchard's business. One day Elizabeth got one short note, and she went to the granary, and she believed that maybe because of the business, because there was this note was maybe from related to the business, and that's why she went also. But she was surprised to see no one at the granary. But when she reached to that place, she was very much shocked because no one was there. Shortly, Farfrae entered. He was carrying a note just like the one Elizabeth had received, asking him to come to the granary. So, after some time, when Elizabeth entered, after some time, Donald Farfrae also entered to that place, and he had also the same note what Elizabeth got. So that means he was also called by someone. Okay. He was carrying. Farfrae reasoned that they must both have Farfrae reasoned that they must both have been called there by someone who wanted to meet them both. So Farfrae told that maybe someone wanted to meet both of them. That's why maybe both of them, that means Farfrae and Elizabeth, both of them, they got the note. Okay. Uh, it began to rain. She asked him if he wanted to go back to Scotland. He did not, even though he missed it sometimes. So, suddenly the rain came and it was starting rain. The rain was starting. So, Elizabeth asked Mr. Farfrae that if he wanted to go back to his own hometown, that means country, Scotland. So, he said that Donald Farfrae said that no, though he missed his own homeland, but he wanted to stay there. They decided not to tell anyone about the hoax. So both of them, Elizabeth and Farfrae, told to each other that they would not say anything about the letter, about that note. He advised her not to show her annoyance if anyone wound up as the prankster. So also both of them told, that means no one would be so surprised if anyone would come and told that he or she had given the note. Okay. Then he offered to remove the husk and dust from her dress. He blew her hair back and her bonnet, trying to blow the chaff off. So what happened? So after some time, so they went to the granary. So in the granary there were the husk and the dust from the grains. So Elizabeth, the dress of Elizabeth was not so tidy enough, and Mr. Farfrae was removing all the hooks and the husk and the dust from her dress. And also she wanted to remove that means the dust from her bonnet. Bonnet means the cap used by the female. Okay, she turned down his offer to get her an umbrella and left. So it was raining, and Farfrae told that if Elizabeth needed any help from him, he had the umbrella. So Elizabeth denied and she left the place. Farfrae left after her, walking slowly, looking at her go and whistling the popular song As I Come Down Through Canobie. So after leaving of Elizabeth, then Farfrae also left the place and happily with singing the song, a very popular song of Scotland.